Hello, Black Southwest Network. I am Dionne Draper. I know many of you and looking forward to knowing more of you. I am so pleased to be speaking to you today as in my role as a performer, as a singer, as a writer, as a producer, and just thinking about the music industry and what music means to me. Wow, where do I start? What music means to me in my life? I've been singing since the age of 7 when I really kind of realised that that's something that I wanted to do. And since then, I think it's been the lights of being on stage. I love the lights, but also just the ability to move a room, to move an audience, to connect through what comes out of my mouth, through the sound, through the emotion. It's a way for me really to just, I connect with music through the emotion of the music. So I really love melody. I love beats, all of those different elements of music I really love. Some people are really all about the words, but it's really the music that moves me and the beats that I think get me first time. And definitely that's how I approach my music a lot of the time. Although sometimes, if I'm out running and, I'm getting into a rhythm, then, that might start to inspire a song, or it's always about emotion for me. So if I'm hurt about something, if I'm angry about something, if I'm, happy about something, that usually will form some sort of lyric, some sort of word or story, an idea, and then it goes from there. So, in regards to songwriting, that can come, any which way. Music has just been a real, constant in my life through troubled times. Really, from that age of 7, there has been many difficulties that I've, overcome with music, with a good old dance around the room, is kind of how I respond. Music, Cameo was one of the soundtracks of my life. Don't Be Lonely, Word Up, these songs were, everything to me. Whitney Houston, was the first time I saw a beautiful black woman on TV, prime time TV. That was inspiring. So music has continued to inspire me through my life. And of course, Whitney Houston's vocals and, just, her passion and energy in her music was everything. Aretha Franklin, I could go on about the different artists that have inspired me. But, I suppose it's just about the emotion, really. It always comes back to the emotion of a song that really kind of connects and moves me. And I hope that with my music, that is something that I achieve as well. So I think that's the first question about music and how the importance of it in my life and how it's helped to support me through difficult times, usually through having a dance around and listening and just blocking everything out and just listening to the music and to the vocals. Music and the challenges that, COVID-19, the pandemic, has had on my career. Well, it has affected it. I have been touring my one-woman musical Data that some of you, I hope, have come to see and will see in the future live. I was going to be doing Brighton Fringe Festival and possibly Edinburgh Fringe Festival as well. I had some dates in Bristol as well at Zion Community Centre to do the show. So that's been put on hold. There were some other commissions that I had that have either been postponed or cancelled. So that's been a challenge. But at the same time, it's made me think of my career in a different way. So I love performing, I love acting, I love writing and singing. So it's finding it another way, isn't it? Another way to do that, another platform to do that on, and of course, like Zoom and a lot of online opportunities are now opening up, and I'm jumping into that. I've just done a music video with a song that I wrote during COVID called Joy, really in response to the lack of joy in being stuck in your house homeschooling. But but there is joy in that as well. You know, there's gardening and there's, you know, singing and music and connecting with your friends and supporting each other and, you know, my husband and, you know, sort of being in it together. So there is joy there. And so I wrote a song called Joy and then used the online platform of to get people together. So to get my Sing with Soul choir together, I asked them to all do something that brings them joy and show us, you know, share that with us, and we'll put it in this music video, which we did. So that has been one response. I was joking with a friend the other night about this term pivot, you know, and it's how, you know, you're doing one thing and then you have to sort of pivot and turn really on an axis to try and do something else. And that has been really interesting. I've wanted to do more film and TV work forever, you know, and do more, you know, more things on screen. I haven't gone that road because live theatre is also a love of mine, and also it just hasn't been as accessible. But now it's really accessible to do things online. So I'm jumping on that with COVID, because it's really it's a really good way of where I want to go. My show Data, I'm going to be doing a live performance of that people can see. So that's really exciting to film the show, which I always wanted to do, but would have taken, you know, quite some time to do. So yeah, so I think I've gone into the next question, which is, you know, news about my future work, and that really is Data, and really having an amazing film production of that I can share with audiences, new audiences as well, nationally but internationally. So, you know, the opportunities that have opened up with this terrible pandemic are there to you know, to go for it and just try new things. Yeah, it's very much online as a performer. Musically, I am, well, obviously Data is a musical, but I'm also releasing the soundtrack as well online, so you're going to be able to get that on Spotify and iTunes and all of that stuff that would have taken me forever to sort out, because it's a whole campaign of press releases and PRS and all of these kind of administrative sides of the music industry that a lot of us performers just kind of like you know, avoid. But Natalia Chan, my stage manager for Data, has pivoted into this new role as being my production assistant, and she's kind of just sorting it all out for me, well, with me, but for me, really. That's great. So that's July the 3rd. And there'll be a little promo video coming up from moments of the tour, and the title track is Mother. So yeah. So that's it. So I really hope that that has been of interest to you in some way and has spoken to you, particularly if you're wanting to do music yourself or do music yourself and wonder how to make it happen at this time of challenge. There are ways. It's very much online for me, but I'm also thinking about maybe a outside and outdoorsy kind of socially distanced performance. Who knows? But it's been great talking to you. I'm really excited about what you're doing at Black Southwest network. I want to get involved, more involved than I have been, and just really, want to, support more Black businesses. I am a Black business, and just thinking about that more, about, kind of how we can prop each other up and support each other and help each other to thrive is really important to me right now. There's a lot of sadness around, but this is a good news thing. This is a good news that we can work together, support each other, and thrive. So love to you, and see you soon. Bye.